We're going to work on your starts, and if you want to get faster, if you want to have a faster time in a 40-yard dash, 60-yard dash, you need to improve your starts. That will be the number one fastest way to improve your time on the clock, is improve the first 10 yards of that sprint. So a lot of it has to do with doing your jumps that I showed you and doing your workouts and explosive movements to actually get your body going faster. But the other part of that is to have better technique, and the technique is everything. So for a baseball player, it's very similar to when you're on first base stealing to second base, or if you're at a showcase, they make you start sideways in a baseball start. But there's a couple things. The first thing I need to do is I need to slightly open up this front foot. I would like my front toe to be in line with my rear heel. So if you can see that there, that would be good. I want to slightly cheat my feet. Little tip, if you're in a showcase, cheat your feet a lot more than you would in the game. Now you still need to have your body facing sideways, but in a showcase setting, nobody's picking you off. So you want to cheat your feet more towards where you're trying to run. That's going to allow you to have a better, faster start. In the game, if you do that, you're probably too far this way where you won't be able to go backwards. So I cheat the toes this way. I'm slightly open. I bend my knees. I start to shift to where my chin is now over my front knee. I preset both arms to 2-letter L's, because when I pump my arms, I should be having 2-letter L's throughout my arm swing, so I already get that set up. I don't want to start like this, because from here, it's a long motion to get the arms going back into the slot. And so that's a common thing I see where guys are like this, or from this angle, they're really leaning over, bad posture, slow start. So I'm here, let my hips sink. I feel like I still have a good posture in my spine where I have slight angle, but I have a strong back here. I'm not rounding my back very much. Chin is over this front knee, 2-letter L's. I keep my elbows in tight. I don't need them to hang way out here. Elbows in tight because my first motion is this. Boom, with the arms. We'll talk about this front foot in a second. But this back arm needs to punch forward from here to here. Because again, when I run, it's from cheek to cheek or chin to hip. Here, I'm switching. You can kind of envision a skinny hallway. I need to run in a skinny hallway without letting my elbows bump the wall. So not this way. I'm in here with my elbows in close, a pinch in my armpit. Here to here. Driving the elbows backwards. That's another common mistake that a lot of us do. We stop our elbows here, drive the elbow back further for better arm swing. So back to this. My back arm is going this way. I'm here. My front arm is doing the opposite. It's starting in front and it's pulling behind me. Watch from this angle. Here to here, pull. So work on this move at home without your feet. Work on the push-pull of your arms. Back arm is punching forward, this one is pulling forward. Here, here. Notice how now my chin and chest naturally work forward. Now I get more momentum and weight pushing forward for a better takeoff and start. You don't want to feel stuck. You can't be in your heels. With our feet, we need to have our weight on the balls of our feet and even slightly into our toes. And so a slight lift of your heels off the ground gives you that edge, gives you a faster push and a faster start. So to recap it, I'm here, I'm opening up my feet, I got my letter L's, I'm bending, I'm not too low, but I'm definitely activated. And I think a lot of you start too high. So you got to get down, you got to activate these quads to be able to accelerate and explode forward. Now, when you go here with your arms, this front foot is going to lift no matter what you do. They've studied this for years, and when I got to pro ball, that was one of the first things they taught us when stealing a base. Stop worrying about what this front foot does. Stop worrying about trying to cross over with your first move. It's just slowing you down. This front foot is going to lift no matter what. It's going to lift just slightly to position this foot forward to run straight. So don't think about it. Think about how fast you can rotate your hips, rotate your body, your shoulders, and pull the arm to get your body out there as fast as possible. Another good visual is, in your start, if you can just visualize 5 yards out in front of you, think about how quickly can I just get to that spot. If I can get to that spot as fast as I can, you'll probably have the best start. And then just continue your momentum from there and continue to build more and more speed to the finish. So I'm here, I turn, this foot lifts by its own, all right? I'm ready, and I go. I want to show you the visual from down the line of the position. So here's the feet slightly open. Cheat the feet this way. Here's the arms. Legs are activated. My butt feels like it's back and my chest feels like it's forward. And I feel like my spine has an angle already preset this way, almost like an airplane ready to take off. My head's in front. I'm ready to get out there and get going.